Hello, my name is John Cicero, and as Provost of National University, I am honored to preside over the NU Grad Walk ceremony. On behalf of the entire university community, Board of Trustees, keynote speaker, Ms. Maria Anguiano, and President Milliron, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2025. Today, our graduates will join the more than 250,000 distinguished alumni who have gone before them during the past 53 years of the university's history. I thank you all for joining in this celebration of this significant passage in the lives of our students. As we begin today's ceremony, I would like to acknowledge our inspiring professors. Every university is defined by the quality of its faculty, and without these extraordinary faculty guiding our dedicated students, we would not be the wonderful university we are today. It is now my honor to introduce the President of National University, Dr. Mark D. Milliron, to deliver the welcome remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Cicero. As National University's president, it is my pleasure to welcome family, friends, and distinguished guests. It is an honor to congratulate the class of 2025. Let's begin by grounding ourselves in who we are and who we serve here at National University. NU was founded over 50 years ago by a retired U.S. Navy captain, Dr. David Chigos. His vision was bold: to build an institution completely dedicated to serving non-traditional working and military students. Today, we proudly serve more than 50,000 degree-seeking students and 80,000 workforce and professional development learners across the United States and abroad. And almost all of our students are non-traditional working and military-affiliated learners. Put simply, we see the work that you put in to cross this stage, and we remain dedicated to providing you world-class student experiences and to helping the entire world understand your power and potential. In fact, we've started a national campaign to shine a light on your journeys and open more doors for those that follow. It's called the Anders Movement. We call you Anders because what we know is that you all are so much more than students. You are students and parents, students and spouses, students and employed, students and deployed, and many more ands. I could talk all day about our incredible Anders, but instead, we have something special to share.
You're a dreamer and a lover and a fighter.
You're a leader and the future shining brighter.
There's so much more to you than what meets the eye. We see the whole you, the blueprint design. Got that dream you're going after, and that's what makes you an ender. You're so much more. We'll be there for all your hands and then some more. We'll be there for all your wins and when you soar so far, they'll meet you where you are. They'll meet you where you are. we're here for.
That was the Whole U National University Anthem. It perfectly captures the spirit of the day. Through the Anders Movement campaign, NU is helping expand how the world sees a college student. We challenge leaders and support policies, practices, tools, and technologies that help students like you learn well, finish strong, and launch confidently into your next adventures. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not that traditional students aren't important. They are. But teaching and reaching Anders is essential for our economy, our communities, and our country's future. And the American Council on Education and the Carnegie Foundation agree. You know, they're the ones that classify universities, and they classify NU as a large, private, nonprofit, professions-focused university for undergraduates, graduates, and doctoral learners. However, largely because of our focus on and success with students like you, they also classify us as high in access, means we're affordable, we're accessible, and high in earnings, which means our students do incredibly well after they leave us. That is considered an opportunity university. It's an honor that less than 10% of higher education institutions in the United States achieve. Here's some more of what we know about our graduates today. In addition to being Anders, many of you are first-generation college graduates, the first in your family to cross the stage like this one. More than 80% of you in the undergraduate programs transfer to us from community colleges. Now, I love this because I too traveled that path, and I am so glad to serve at an institution dedicated to helping more and more of these striving students succeed. Now for some key thank yous. I'd like to thank our Board of Trustees for their leadership and service, our faculty for their excellence and commitment, and our staff for supporting students daily with advising, scheduling, financial aid, and more. The team members here at NU love our students and are proud of our alumni. This is why commencements like today are so special. And graduates, remember, you have some people to thank too. Your family, friends, coworkers, best friends, and any other loved ones who supported you through this journey. Make sure you make the time to share your gratitude with those who traveled the path with you. We also need to make sure to take a beat and thank those who serve our country. As I said earlier, NU was founded by a Navy captain. Today, half of our undergraduates are active duty military, veterans, or dependents. We are proud to be a military-friendly Yellow Ribbon school, and we are so grateful for the service of all of our veterans and their families. Thank you for all you have given to serve us all. Now, let's give a shout out to another supporter, Navi the Navigator. Remember, you can't soar unless your wings are up. It's all about stretching, trying, and flying at your best. Finally, as you cross the stage, remember that commencement means beginning. You are symbols of success, and now it's your turn to open doors for others. Our challenge for every NU graduating class is each one, reach one. Encourage someone in your life to start their learning journey, a child, a friend, a coworker, a partner, or a parent. It doesn't have to be at NU, by the way. It can be at any educational institution, but it has to be a learning journey that will improve their lives. But you have to understand that your story, your walk across the commencement stage proves that it's possible and that hard work pays off. Be sure to share that with someone. We ask you to commit to this simple admonition, each one, reach one. Say it again to someone near you, each one, reach one. Congratulations again to the class of 2025. It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished commencement speaker, Maria Anguiano, Vice Chair of the University of California Board of Regents and Co-Chair of the NU Foundation Anders campaign, and a proud first-generation college graduate whose story reflects the power of perseverance and possibility.
Hello, graduates. First, let me say this clearly. Congratulations. You did it. Take a moment to really feel that. You crossed the finish line. And for many of you, the path here was anything but straight. Every graduate has a story of resilience, sacrifice, and persistence. You may not know the details of each other's stories, but trust me, this class has earned this moment. You didn't just make it to graduation. You fought your way here, and that is something worth celebrating. Today, I wanted to share 3 ideas that I live by and hold dear. So I'll start with idea 1, own your superpowers. Superpowers don't always look like we imagine. We don't get capes or lightning bolts to throw around. They're often forged in the hardest chapters of our lives. I grew up as the daughter of immigrants. We weren't financially stable, and I attended 6 different elementary schools. In the 4th grade, my family had to move to Tijuana, and every morning I crossed the border into Chula Vista to get to school on time. My mother raised us as a single parent, and as the oldest, I was responsible for my younger siblings. So my weekends weren't about soccer practice or dance recitals. They were about helping my family hold it together. When I entered the professional world, I noticed my colleagues in their Nordstrom suits, and I thought, wow, I don't belong here. I was the first in my family to graduate from college, and I felt out of place. So I kept my background to myself, thinking it was a deficit. But slowly I realized something. These experiences were not my weaknesses. They were my superpowers. I realized I could handle all the tough assignments. In corporate speak, that was called resilience. I could adjust and help others through change. That was called adaptability. And I could find creative solutions to problems. I'd been practicing that my entire life, and that was called resourcefulness. It turned out that these traits that I built up growing up didn't hold me back. They actually propelled my career. And that was when it hit me. My past was actually giving me superpowers. So remember, your past and your background are not weights to carry. They are superpowers. Idea 2, never stop learning. Graduation may mark the end of your program, but it is not the end of your education. Remember, commencement means beginning. The world you're stepping into is moving faster than ever. Technology is reshaping industries, AI is rewriting the rules, and careers are less about climbing a ladder than navigating a jungle of opportunities. I've worn many hats: auditor, chief of staff, startup CFO, digital learning leader, and now I'm at a foundation. None of it followed a straight path. And I didn't have all the skills I needed for this path when I graduated. I had to keep learning, both formally through further education and informally by reading, listening, and observing. One of the hardest skills I ever had to learn was public speaking. You don't need that skill much as an auditor, but in every role that followed, I had to communicate powerfully. At first, I was so bad that one of my bosses sent me to a coach. And this coach made me do something terrifying: record myself giving a speech, then sit there and watch it with the coach together. It was painful, truly painful. But it was also one of the most important skills I ever built because I had to practice and practice until I got better. Lifelong learning is not about degrees. It's about being humble enough to identify the skills you don't have yet and brave enough to do the work to grow. Idea 3, lead with gratitude and pay it forward. Whatever success you achieve, never forget the people that helped you along the way, and look for ways to lift others as you climb. We all stand on the shoulders of others. I'm grateful to my family, my mentors, professors, colleagues, and my husband, all whom have shaped my path and supported me along my journey. None of us succeed alone. Paying it forward doesn't have to be grand. Sometimes it's as simple as giving someone your full attention, mentoring someone who just started their journey, or helping someone feel like they belong. Other times, it's stepping into leadership, creating opportunities where none existed before. So graduates, lift others, share what you know, and open doors. The world needs your resilience, creativity, and leadership, and most importantly, heart. So class of 2025, I leave you with this. May you use your superpowers, may you keep learning, may you pay it forward, and may you always remember that you are unstoppable with your wings up. Congratulations.
Maria, what a wonderful talk. Thank you for addressing the National University Class of 2025. We are honored to have you as our commencement speaker. You are an exemplary role model and community member who inspires individuals of all ages and abilities to overcome challenges and be their personal best. And you continue to set the bar for all of us in terms of sacrifice, perseverance, and positivity. For that, we sincerely thank you. And in appreciation of your outstanding achievements as an exemplary role model and community member who inspires individuals of all ages, we are pleased to grant you an honorary doctorate degree from National University. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you a Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
It is now our pleasure and honor to confer degrees upon the class of 2025. Dr. Milliron, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Business, Engineering, and Technology, the College of Law and Public Service, the JFK School of Psychology and Social Science, the Sanford College of Education, the School of Arts, Letters, and Sciences, and the School of Health Professions, I present to you the candidates for associate, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Graduates of the class of 2025, you may now move the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left, signifying that you have earned your academic degree. Congratulations to you.
Graduates, congratulations on your successful completion of your degree. You are now valued members of our National University Alumni Association. You will receive more information about how to become active in that global alumni network and stay connected to NU. Your achievements can serve as a catalyst to positively impact the lives of others. Be sure to visit the NU Foundation online to learn more about how you can support your fellow students. And remember, each one, reach one. Congratulations again to all the graduates. We wish you much success.